Hi again, Tom from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around this lovely 2006 Range Rover Sport HSE, finished in the nice matte silver. We took this car in part exchange against a newer Range Rover Sport, so it's done just under 149,000 miles. It's got an excellent service history with it, loads of invoices and receipts. We've just given it a full service, and more importantly, we've just had the cam belt changed because that was due. So mechanically, this car is in excellent condition. It's showing a bit of wear cosmetically, which we'll show you in a second, but mechanically, where it counts, it's very, very good. We also had to change the transfer box ECU. If you know anything about these cars, you'll know that they're situated behind the battery at the bottom of the windscreen, and if you let the drainage channels block up, the water overflows straight onto that ECU, which is what had happened. So yeah, we've got a brand new one of those put in, and now it's absolutely perfect. No warnings on the dash. It drives really, really well for the miles. Drives better than some with half the miles. So yeah, really, really nice car. Right, let's go around and show you some detail then. Oh, we also had brand new xenon bulbs put in at great expense, and this headlight on the right needed a new ballast. So yeah, so the lights are working perfectly now. There's a very, very slight bit of discoloration. We'll have a go at polishing that out, but they work really, really well. Light up the road excellently since we put the new bulbs in. We actually put in Philips ones, which were, I think I got the invoice about 170 quid for the pair, so they're really, really bright. So onto the near side front corner, and there is a bit of a scuff, you can see here, going onto there. It's not too bad, not bad enough to warrant paint really for this kind of price bracket. Bonnet's nice and clear. Rest of the bumper's pretty good. There's a couple of little marks, but nothing really to write home about. The offside corner's very good. No real scuffs on there at all, as is the offside front wing, all in nice shape. The tyres are all in good shape, so you can see loads of tread on this. This is a Michelin on the offside front right, and I believe it's the same on the near side front as well. We'll check in a sec. Loads of life in those brakes. You can see they're not that corroded. Pads are really thick, and this alloy, nice condition, standard alloy that would have come with the car from new. Door mirrors are all good. Quite common for them to have scuffs on them, but these ones are good. Driver's door is pretty good on the whole. There is a little scratch there. Otherwise nice and straight. The plastics are straight as well at the bottom. Offside rear door, nothing of note I can show you really. It's all nice and straight. Does have tinted glass from the B pillars back, which looks nice and smart. Offside rear wheel, bit of curbing on this one. It is dirty because it's absolutely hacking down with rain. Unfortunately, we are doing it in the rain, but didn't have much choice. It looks like it's going to rain for the next week or so. Very faint lip on the rear disc there. Pads are nice and thick. This tyre is a Pirelli. You can see the wear indicator there. That's probably about 2 mil from the wear indicator, so loads of life in that tyre as well. Offside rear quarter's pretty good. There's a little scuff here, look. A couple of little marks on the back where stuff's gone in and out of the boot, I would think. But yeah. The rear lights, I think, have probably been exchanged at some point because they're famous for letting water in. And these are the later style lights. which are nice and clear, look really good. Tailgate, just looking for any marks there, it's all nice and straight. Again, on the lower bit of the bumper we've got a couple of little marks, but nothing to write home about. There is, I don't know whether it'll show very well, you can see some of the tinted film has been marked on the inside of the window. I'm guessing they've put something in the boot across to the front, because there's a few scratches on the dash, which I'll show you when we get inside, but I think some planks of wood or something's gone in there and just scuffed that a little bit. Near side rear quarter, and we've got tiny little marks here and there, but there's a scratch up here. I don't know whether it's going to show very well on my, oh there we go, that's a better angle. Quite critical there. Otherwise the rest of this quarter is all good. Glass is nice and clear on the sides. This wheel, it's in pretty good shape. A few little marks on it, but see there's a bit of curbing there. So this is a Pirelli to match the other side. It's got the same amount of tread. Brakes are the same, so it doesn't need any money spending on it, on brakes and tyres certainly, for a long time. Near side rear door, there is a little scratch down there. That's pretty much it for that door though, it's really nice otherwise. Near side front door, there's a little looks like car park door ding just here. This wing mirror, yeah, it's got a little scuff on it there, look. But they all work perfectly. Everything on the car works, to be fair. And then finally back round to this near side front wing again. Again, we've got these, I think these front Michelin tyres aren't very old, because there's loads of tread on them, you can see there. So we've got a pair of Michelins on the front and a pair of Pirellis on the rear. Discs and pads, same as the other side, loads of life in them. This rim's got a bit of scuffing around the edge, but still very presentable overall. So yeah, externally there's a few little dings and marks on it, but yeah, for the money it's a lot of car. Let's show you inside. Go in the boot first. So it does have this split tailgate, so the glass can lift up, or you can do the whole boot. I won't do the glass because it's a bit pointless really, but it's all nice and clean back here. I've got the low cover. It does also have an aftermarket DVD player that flips down on the headlining there. Got the jack and everything. It doesn't have a locking wheel nut key because it doesn't have any locking wheel nuts. The chap that we took it off lost it, so he had them all removed and just put normal bolts in. Show you in the rear. Door cards presentable. There's a few little marks, but nothing too shabby. Seats are pretty good back here. Got a load of wireless headphones for this DVD player. It's all working. Heated rear seats, which is quite nice. That down there is a Bluetooth adapter to stream music through the Harman Kardon stereo, which is very good. Yeah, all nice and straight back there. Front passenger door card, overall pretty good. There is a little scuff on top of there, something's been pushed in and just jagged on that, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Front passenger seat, nice and straight. These seats are really comfy, of the armrests. And the dash, as I said earlier, where I think something's been put across the seats into the front, you can see something's just scratched on the dash a bit. It's not too bad, but it's there, so we'll show it. I'll show you the other side. Door card's pretty good. A couple of little marks on it. Yeah. Again, seats are good. And finally the drivers. Again, a couple of marks on the door card, but it's all together, everything in here works. The driver's seat has got a tear under this tape, so we've left it on because it holds it together quite well. They are electric with memory. The seat back is pretty good, there's only a small bit of wear there. But yeah, it's this bolster is always the one that wears on any Range Rover, to be fair, where you get in and out of it. Let's get in and we'll start her up. So we do have 2 working keys. This one I'm showing you now is a new key. The battery had died on the old one, and if you know anything about these, you have to break the key to basically get the battery out. Yeah, we'll just start her up. As you can see, no faults on the dash. 148,799 miles as she sits here at the moment. Everything in here works as it should. We've got this great Harman Kardon stereo, dual zone climate, front and rear heated seats. This has got aircon as well. We've got the nav screen, obviously. Got cruise control, you can see it on the steering wheel there. Stereo controls, Bluetooth for your phone calls, and that adapter means you can stream music on there as well. A couple of cup holders down there. And then in here we've got just a storage bin. Doesn't have the fridge, I think that was on later ones. But yeah, this thing starts, stops and drives like a car half its age, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. It's got the auto wipers, got auto xenon lights, which are off at the minute. If we turn them on, you can see them when we get out. 4 electric windows all working, the electric mirrors all work fine. Yeah, no suspension issues. Quite common on these things to have problems with the suspension, sensors etc. going, all the pumps. No such problems on this whatsoever. Yeah, really nice car to drive. Front and rear parking sensors as well. Does have a CD player, FM radio. Yeah, everything in here is as it should be. So there it is. Oh, very nice indeed. 2006 Range Rover Sport.